Here are my predictions for the 2024 presidential election. So, around the time of the election, there's going to be a high-profile death. It's a young male. When I clarified with the cards, there's a female and a child or another young person connected to him. So I feel as though this is a family man, and it's quite a shock, and it's going to be, around the newspapers and things like that. I feel like there's going to be suspicious circumstances around it too. I'm not sure if it's high profile because of a celebrity status, or if it's high profile because it's going to attract a lot of media attention. It feels like there's something almost cultish behind it, but it is, and it's a real shock. In terms of the presidential election itself, I think there's going to be 5 swing states that will be won by the actual eventual winner, and there's 2, possibly 1, but there will be a state that's considered safe or likely safe that will flip. And I do feel as though there's possibly 2 of those states in this election. So the election's going to be toxic through November. And through November, I feel as though Kamala Harris, what the cards are telling me is that she's going to have a period of reflection. There's part of her that feels as though it's job done, in the bag, mission accomplished, and she's quite blindsided when she realises there's quite a lot of work still to do. Unfortunately, the cards also indicate that there's fractures and quarrels within her own circle. So within the Democrat Party, there's quite a lot of disagreements around her, and it comes out as though there's some perceived bad habits around her that her party aren't happy about. The ultimate outcome for her in the cards is a loss, again, a material loss, and also clarified by the sort of dust it off oracle. So basically, she's going to get up, dust herself off, and start again. It's not the end of her career as such, but I do see her stepping back and taking a period of reflection after this election. In terms of Donald Trump, in November, the cards indicate that there's someone round him, a male, out to stab him in the back, and possibly pushing ahead with any kind of legal process against him. There's a man, possibly someone who he used to work with or alongside, and he's pushing through to try and target Donald Trump with legal actions or lawsuits. The cards also indicate a really intense battle coming for him, but they are clarified with too busy winning. So the indication is that he will actually win and he's on his way to victory in the presidential elections. There's also this dirt digging and a lot of questions around his mental state, his mental health, or his health in general in November. And it's like people are questioning his fitness for office, and they're trying any way they can, a bit like investigations and journalistic investigations, trying to see what's going on in his medical records and in his private life. There's also travel indicated here for Donald Trump, possible new geographic location, and fishing for comments was one of the cards as well, one of the clarifiers. So I saw that as reporters sat round him waiting for his statement. So I do feel as though it will be a Trump victory and a Republican win in the 2024 presidential elections. What I also got from the cards was that the first thing once he's in office, or something that will require urgent attention, is a situation overseas, a huge escalation. And I feel that that's connected to the Middle East, possibly Iran. Somewhere in that area, there's a huge escalation that he'll be tasked with dealing with on his first sort of few weeks in office. Please remember that everything's for entertainment purposes only, and it's what the cards indicate at this point in time, and everything's my opinion.